Well, ladies, I hope you got to enjoy some of the fun in the sun this summer. It made for good memories and hopefully a nice tan. But the time out in the sun can leave your skin damaged. Here to tell us how to repair our skin from all that sun rays we got out there, Kim Whittaker from the Centre P.C. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Good to see you again.
Oh, it's always such a delight. So bubbly and happy. I love it.
Thanks.
Well, today we are talking about sun damage, and basically for anybody out there who doesn't know, sun damage can actually do more damage to your skin than pretty much anything else.
Absolutely. It's really the most telling sign of aging on our face, that sun exposure and continued sun exposure. A lot of it is kind of reaped when we're 15 to 25, but that continues throughout our aging process.
Now, what are some of the things that you kind of categorize this with? Because I know I get like the little brown spot stuff, and that's just not attractive.
And that is called hyperpigmentation. So they're characterized by dark spots on the skin. Sometimes they can be quite large and can cover, much of the face. Freckling is a sign of sun damage. Also, that dry, leathery skin, the sagging, all of those things, fine lines and wrinkles, those are mainly caused by the sun.
Okay, so what are some of kind of the easy ways, basically, that you can treat sun damage? Because everybody's probably got just a little bit of it.
Exactly. And at home, you can use things like prescription Retin-A.
Okay.
You can exfoliate. You can go into an office and receive a chemical peel or microdermabrasion. And then also moisturizing. Putting back those oils that have been taken from the skin by the sun. A heavier cream moisturizer for drier skin types, a serum for oily skin types, and then, just hydration and antioxidants like we talked about, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, now you were talking about moisturizers, and my question is, how often do you moisturize, and what kind should you get?
Well, like I said, you want to use a heavier moisturizer for dry skin and possibly a serum or a light gel for oily skin.
Okay.
And you want to moisturize in the morning and in the evening.
Okay, now if you got severe sun damage out there, unfortunately, sometimes it happens, right? What are the other ways you can kind of treat that?
Well, you can choose a prescription lightening or brightening cream that you can receive at your dermatologist or, esthetician's office. And that is going to actually lighten that pigment on the skin.
Okay.
So you can use something like that, or also laser IPL, which is like our photofacial. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that is going to lift the pigment. It is going to a light-based laser is placed on the skin, and the pigment will come out.
But again, that's only for severe sun.
Moderate to severe.
Okay. Now, I believe we do actually have some pictures here of things that you've kind of gone through. So hopefully we can pop those up. What's kind of happening here with the sun?
We've got some sagging. Obviously, you can see under the chin and then the jowl area. Okay. That's going to be the sagging, the breakdown of collagen.
Yes. Now, here's what I'm talking about. Look at that. It's that leathery look.
The dry, cracked, leathery look. That's what, our oils are just being stripped by the sun, and we need to replace those.
So it's kind of amazing what you can see. But the whole thing, like you're saying, basically keep hydrating.
Absolutely.
Make sure that we use a lot of moisturizer. And another tip that I remember you telling me, keep wearing a sunscreen. Even though the summer's going away.
Absolutely. Every day, rain or shine.
Because free radicals exist always. Now, we have all this information for you on our website, fox28.com. So if you have any questions or you want to review all of that, please take a look at that. And Kim, as always, such a delight to see you.
Thank you.
You're radiant as always.